Hey, this is Frank from Detail, and we're live in Miami. Well, technically, we're not live yet because in this video, I'll show you how to go live with just your iPhone and the Detail app. And I'm screen recording this. Maybe it's important to note that so I can show you whatever I'm doing in the app. If I would be recording myself, the app will be locked, so I can't demo what I'm doing. So that's why I'm basically screen recording. So I'm not going to edit this video. I'm going to leave it as is. So I hope you follow along, because if you do, you'll be streaming. You'll be live streaming within minutes. What I like about live streaming so much is that it's raw. Like this video, it is what it is. And I mean, people are doing cool things like live shopping, etc. And the only thing you need these days is your iPhone, or maybe you want an external microphone. It's a little bit windy here, but that's also part of the journey, I guess. So without further ado, let's go live. For those who are unfamiliar with the app, this is the main interface. If you open the app, you have your library with all your recorded projects, and you can upload your projects, but let's be brief here. This is the most interesting view, I guess, where you can start recording or start live streaming. As we all know, Detail records multi-camera, so we can do the front and back camera at the same time, which I think is really cool. I love this layout a lot. And why it's important, the layout you selected, that's the layout that's going to be live streamed. There's a couple things I want to point out. If I will be recording myself, for example, I'm recording right now and I'm unhappy with my layout, within Detail, you can still change everything. So you can go back in time, you can change your recording to something you do like, your layout, because we're recording the front and back camera at the same time. So I will talk you through. I'm still live, but if I will go back in time, I can change the layout to split screen, and my timeline will be a split screen. So if I will want to go picture in picture, but I want to switch everything up, so the big and the front and back camera, you can do so. I hope that makes sense. If you go live, it's a little bit different. And important to say, if you're actually recording, then your layout is locked, but now it's unlocked because we can still change everything because we're not recording. I hope that makes sense. Okay, let me switch up the layout back to the selfie camera. You might see these purple dots here on the screen, and that's because we, as developers, have these options so we can actually point stuff out for our demos. So if you want to go live, the only thing you need to do is actually go to the live button, and that's here. And then you'll be presented with this menu. You can go to YouTube, Twitch, LinkedIn, Instagram, or other. And other means that if you want to stream to, for example, a custom streaming service, like for example StreamYard does this, you can distribute your stream to multiple platforms. So you stream to one server, but then you stream that server streams to multiple, for example YouTube or Instagram at the same time. But within Detail, you can do this as well, because you can actually tap to multiple platforms at the same time. So you see Twitch and YouTube show up, and you can select two at the same time. And I think that's really great. For this demo, we're only gonna stream to YouTube. And for every platform you need to insert a streaming key. The streaming key should be private. Never ever share your streaming key with the world, because if I have your streaming key, I can stream to your channel, and you might not want to end up with my content on your channel. So keep your streaming key private, and that's why you don't see the actual stream key. You see it as dots here. I filled in mine as well, but let's say I want to go to Twitch, the Twitch stream key here, and I can fill in some gibberish, which is obviously not the right key, but you get the idea. So let's disable this one. Are you ready to go live? Here we go. Select YouTube, the stream keys here. We just hit go live, and there we are. The 5 followers I have on my private channel will now get a notification, unless I set this to private, so you won't be able to see it. you'll get a notification that your friend that you follow on Instagram or YouTube is going live, and basically that's it. You can do your talking head, you can do whatever you want, and I think this is a really nice way of presenting anything you're doing with the world. Important to note, we are not recording in detail. We're basically sending whatever's on the screen to the internet. That means that we can still change the layout to whatever we want, to a split screen or whatever. And this is, as we're not recording, I mean, the internet, we're recording this to the servers on the internet. So in this case, YouTube is recording this, what I'm sending out. But in detail, we can still change the app and the layout in the app. So I think that's really great. What's really cool as well, that we can also record what we're doing. So let's say we're gonna move around a little bit. I also want a high quality local recording. That's being done right now. So we're live streaming to YouTube, but we're also making a local recording in high quality. And I think that's really awesome. But it gets better. This recording, I can replay this all the time, and then whatever I do, go back in time. So let's say I'm here, and I think that's really awesome. But it gets better. This recording is being live streamed as well. So you can basically put yourself in a sort of loop, and that will be live streamed as well to the platform you're selecting. I think that's a little bit more advanced, but let's keep it simple. Basically, the only thing you need to do is tap this button and select the channel you want to stream to and go live. If you then want to end your live stream, click end stream, and that's it. You're not live anymore because the icon, the streaming icon on top, like the indicator, is gone. Now you're not live streaming at all as well. Do you want to go live again? Just tap it again, click YouTube or whatever platform, go live. And here we are. We are live again. So now we're actually live from Miami. Thanks so much for watching. Happy creating, happy streaming. Catch you on the next one.